See a shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Well, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? Welcome to the Silhouette Game. And let us start with a word of prayer. Lord, thank you for bringing us all here together. Let us have a good night tonight on the Silhouette Game. Get some serial mascots. Yeah, just be with us. Be with the chat and their guesses. And thank you for tonight. In your name. Amen. Okay. So, of course, we're waiting for people to get in here to start. Joshua was here earlier. Whether he's still here, who knows? You know what we should do while we're waiting, of course, is share this out. And if everybody could like and share and all that wonderful stuff, it would be very much appreciated. So, copy that. Go to the Discord. Put it in there. And just in case Joshua is not around anymore, we'll put it in, send a message to him. Okay, so yeah, so the scoreboard's updated. I should actually probably move that up a little because we did have a new person. Hey, Outcast. So I'm going to ask a question. Although you're the only one here at the moment. Joshua was here earlier, corrected my spelling. Do you think I should limit? Well, we can have everybody on it, but do you think I should limit the leaderboard to the top 10 being shown anyways. Obviously, I've always got to keep track of who has what points and everything, but only showing maybe the top 10. But how are you tonight, Outcast? What was the question again? For the leaderboard here, because as more people join, the longer it becomes, as you can see. We had Fitzchoso Corner join us last week, and he gained 8 points. Um, so do you think I should keep? Well, obviously, I got to keep track of everybody that comes in case they come again and get more points. But do you think? Well, I guess it's not going to matter because this is going to completely change when we get to the next season. And we've got about 15 more episodes to go. I was just going to ask, do you think I should just only show the top 10 people? Like, all it would mean, I would still keep track of everybody that's got it. It would just mean for the leaderboard, I would end up bringing it down, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Next season, what you should do is keep the top 10 and the rest, put them on your website. Ooh, yeah. That's an idea. A list of, on my website, make a page for the silhouette game. Well, everybody would be on the leaderboard on that one, but you could go and check, and I could have a link. But that's what I was thinking, right, even right now. Because I don't, let's see, I doubt Mike's ever going to guess again. It doesn't look like Kirby's coming back or these people. The biggest thing that we got to figure out is it's what's it called? The whole thing where Alpha sees it like 5 seconds before everybody puts the answer in the chat. The latency. I'm not sure what you can do about that though. So everybody sees it at the same time. Oh no, no, we can't have that, Alpha. Or maybe you can come on as a co-host or something. I don't know. I like having you here doing stuff. It makes it fun. And trust me, Joshua wants you to play. You've given him half of his answers. Hey, Mike, how are you? Hey, Mike, you want to play some Zero Mascots silhouette game? See whether you can guess. You've got. I know you don't start till. I'm logging like 19 seconds today. Ooh, 19 seconds? That's not good. But yeah, I was asking Outcast a couple minutes ago, Alpha, I'm not sure whether you heard. For the leaderboard, I was thinking, well, as you can see right now, I'm not even showing, I'm showing like the top 12, I think. But do you think I should, for only be showing the top 10 or top 5? He suggested, of course, making a page on my website for the silhouette game and showing everybody's scores on there on a regular basis, updating that. Okay, so we're going to give it about 2 more minutes to 15 after. Hopefully, Mike will try and guess some of these. Oh, yeah, keep track of them all, of course. I'm just, yeah, I would not keep track because somebody comes in and they get more points. You want people to be able to spend their points. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm more talking about. Showing the top 10 or top 5, depending on how many people we get in here. Because some of these people came for a while and they haven't been back. And I might revamp the reward tiers for next time. Uh, I'm trying to get you guys gonna have to respond. I might put out some sort of questionnaire or whatever. I'm not sure. Okay, well, it's quarter after. Hopefully, other people show up. Are you guys ready for round one of the silhouette game for cereal mascots? And I think the last five are going to be the hardest, obviously. They're really going to test your knowledge. Okay. Here we go. Round one. Oh, and you can either say the character name or the cereal that the character is associated with. Hey, Chris. Got three viewers if we were watching while eating. Okay. Well, try and make sure you do add. See whether you get your name on here. Yes, we got. You are correct. Lucky from Lucky Charms. And they're magically delicious. And hey, yay, hey, Chris. So we got Alpha first, followed by Outcast. And followed by Chris. Okay. Well, he's not so lucky now. He's got to go bye-bye. Here we go. Round two. Rick, say hi to Larissa and Diana too. Okay. Well, we got answers that are right in the chat. And unfortunately, Chris, you only get one guess. So, and so Alpha, of course, got it right. Sunny is actually his name. And I said you could say the name or the cereal. The view from Honey Nut Cheer. I think you were going for Cheerio. So, Cass, you get second place. And unfortunately, Chris was wrong with Honeycomb. So nobody gets third place. Well, it's time for him to buzz off because we're going to round three and it ain't going to be free. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. And yes, there we have it. It is Captain Crunch. He's really crunchy. Okay, Alpha is, of course, first, followed by Outcast, and then followed by Chris again. Well, let's crunch. We've crunched number three. Are you ready for your score? His cereal will tear the skin from the roof of your mouth. Are you ready to learn your score for number four? Well, Sugar Bear is right. So, although it's not from honeycomb, I think you meant honeycomb there. I think it's from Sugar Crisp, not Sugar Snaps, was it? Let me just confirm that. Sugar. We got Crisp and the Golden Crisp. Well, you got the sugar right, but but unfortunately, Sugar Smacks was Snaps, not Smacks, was a different cereal. Well, now that we've bared number 4, time to 5 for 5 with the jive. And I think you will have this one. Yes, it is Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Unfortunately, Fitz comes in number 4. You're close with Rice Krispies. So we have Alpha with number 1. Not surprising. Chris coming in with a number 2 position. And then, of course, Outcast with number 3. Because it's only the first 3 people that get it right get the points. Well, let's pop to the next round, and we better really snap to it. So here's number 6 for the fix. We do have a right answer in the chat. And who does anybody think who thinks they have the right answer? Put a hand up. Okay, I guess you can't put a hand up, so not that I can see. I guess you can do the hand in the chat, but anyways, here we go. The right answer belongs to Fitz Chocho. Fitz Chocho. Fitz Cho. I had it earlier. Yes, Coco the monkey. Fitzchoso coming in with a first place. I know somebody was saying last week that he better be there. I've never heard of him. I don't remember hearing of him, but maybe he's from an American cereal that we didn't get up here in Canada. So bye-bye, Coco. Swing on by some other time. Here we go for round 7. Yes, it is Fred and Barney. Of course, they were for Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles. I think it was Cocoa Pebbles. So Alpha gets that first, followed by Chris. And I spelled Chris's name completely wrong. And followed by Fitzchoso. You spelt it wrong. We allow for spell mistakes here. Well, technically, it's not. It's Fred Flintstone. It's not Flintstones. So, out with the rubble, and in with round 8 for your fate. Yes, E.T. Yeah, unfortunately, he sees it usually a bit before the people. I'm in the future. An outcast. I do not think I tried it back in the day. It was probably sugar cereal, and my mom, sugar cereals were expensive, and my mom really couldn't afford them. You remember eating a box? Was the box yummy? How did that cardboard taste? Okay, those who tie in cereal are usually another cereal with a new name. What did it taste like? So there is round 8, to which everybody phoned in their answer. So now it's time to get another phone in number 9. Are you still here, Fitzchosa? Are you putting in an answer? Yes, it is the Cookie Crook from Cookie Crisp cereal. Yeah, well, he hadn't when I had said it. He looks like the old mascot. Yeah. Well, there was one other that I think would have been a little bit older, but I couldn't find a good picture of him. And actually, I like using this one better. Was the Wizard? Well, dog is a wolf is a dog. Okay, time to let that cookie crumble. Up for round 10. Yeah, I'm just saying a wolf is a dog, technically, in my opinion. Four legs and barks. Or more accurately, growls. Howls. Well, regular dogs howl too. Outcast, any guesses? Well, we have the right answer in the chat. I'll let you know that. And the right answer belongs to Fitzchoso. It is the Honeycomb Kid. Before my time. Oh. If that was before your time, you ain't seen nothing yet. Bye bye, Honeycomb Kid. We got to round up a new round. And here we go with round 11. And as you notice, I've been putting the box of cereal that goes with, well, from like around 7 or 8, just to show that it says go with a cereal. Well, you can steal somebody's answer from the chat if you think somebody's got a right answer, Fitzchoso. Same with you, Chris. If you think somebody in the chat has the right answer, snag it. Put it in as yours as well. Whatever gets you points. So you're gonna stick with not even trying, Fitzchozo? Okay. Give it a 30-second countdown. Okay. And both of you are smart to do it because it is big mix. Although technically there is an extra G and an extra X, but so Outcast followed by Chris followed by Fitzchozo. I think it's supposed to be a moose, although it does look like it has wings. Neither have I. I just went and chose. Okay, bye bye, mix. Let's mix it up with round 12. The pigtail. Yeah, that too. Chicken cone. Some mix of mascots. Yeah. I must say, they are definitely going to get harder from here. Hey, it's always good to guess, I say. It's fun just seeing some of your answers for some of this stuff. We just got Outcast. So you gotta try and well, I guess that gives away something. Yes. Rickles. Captain Rick. Rik. I just had to include that one. So of course, Outcast got that. Outcast is probably looking them up now. Laugh out loud, way out there. Okay. Time to recycle that and go for round 13. Hey, Mike, how are you? Yeah, after this, in about 20 minutes, 19 minutes. Oh, wow. Yes, it is. Quist. I didn't know who the heck this was. I didn't think anybody would get it. Or maybe one. So Fitzchozo is first. Alpha is second. And with his very bad spelling, I will count Chris as third. Just copying Fitz's answer. Ah. So other people copied your answer, you figured copy somebody else's? Maybe they got it right? Well, let's get the quiz out of here and go for round 14. Hey, Tim, coming in right near the last. Only 2 rounds left, and they are hard rounds. Um, Lucky was the first one, or second, Tim. Nope. You were close, though, with Prospector, but not close enough. This is Klondike Pete with his crunchy nuggets. No, I think it's just too old. Okay, it's time for them here last round. This is round 15, and we are going way back. You putting in an answer, Fitzchozo? Okay. Well, then nobody got that round. This is from Force Week Flakes. This is Sunny Jim. I like how everybody just copied Alpha. Thinking he knew what he was talking about. Normally, I must say he does, but it's funny what everybody does, and it's not even close to. He even put a question mark. He wasn't sure. Lars Larsa had it here, but I already answered. She's not online. It was worth a try. Yes, true. Oh, well, that's good. You should have had her answered, Chris. It was desperate in the sense that it becomes like Price is Right. Well, you could have typed in the answer that she told you. It was batting zero. Needed to hit. Well, it would have helped if you would have came earlier, possibly, because you would have got some. Well, as long as you got in time, you would have got maybe some points the first few rounds because we had the magically delicious Lucky Charms. I miss eating cereal. I'm avoiding sugar and carbs. Cereal both. And then, of course, we had the Sunny, the Honey Nut Bee. Yeah, but where does she not? What does she? Apparently more than you. And then we had Captain Crunch. Then we had Sugar Bear. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, you want points? You got to be here. You did get one last week, though. 1 point. Then, of course, it was Snap, Crackle, and Pop with Rice Krispies. Coco the Monkey. Fred and Barney for Fruity Pebbles. For Cocoa Pebbles. E.T. cereal. Then we had the Cookie Bandit, Cookie Crook from Cookie Crisp. The Honeycomb Kid from Honeycomb Cereal. There's been a couple Honeycomb Kids. Then we had Big Mix. Then we had Captain Rick. Then we had Quist. And then you know the last two. So last week's big winner was, of course, Outcast. Retarded moose. Actually, it's more than a moose. I forget who said, but it's a mixture of things because you have moose, a pig, wings, a pigtail, rooster comb. Oh, and let me show off something too before we. Oh, does anybody know what is there an actual size for an ash can? So here is page 1, I think. Okay. Because I went to do this and put it in the format, but for but this is all regular size as far as I know, so 8.5 by 11. So I get 5.5. Oh, yeah, by 8.5. Yeah. 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, because I just want to get these. I got to redo this. Yeah, because 11. I saw the 8.5 and I was rejecting it because it kept the same thing, but the length is still going to be the same as the width. So the 8.5 that was the width becomes the length or height. So yeah, here is first page, page 1. This is done by Alpha Proto. Okay, so let's do. We do custom. Wait, 5.5. Eight point. How many points do I have? I want to say what for the digital component. Okay, give me a sec, Fitz. Uh, Multiple pages. Group line. Okay. Ooh, Alpha Proto in the chat. It's the hardest. Yes, he is. Okay, so let's see. Your points tonight. You have 3, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 13 points tonight. Fits. Add it with your score from last week. So 13 and 8, you are at 21 points right now. And you want a digital comic. That's 30 points. So yeah, 13 and 8, 21. No, yeah, 21. So possibly after next week, you could get a digital comic. Give it, yeah, yeah. So that's basically one of three at the moment. So here, let's. Batman has JoJo. CS. Canadian has Billy Bacon. Where the heck did you get Billy Bacon from? Oh, Alpha. In um in the credits, if you're still here, in the credits section on this, do you want it to say oh a guy firing at him? Do you want it to say Alpha Proto or do you have something else that you want it to say? You, okay, well I'll keep it as Alpha Proto for now. Yeah, it takes time, Fitz. I know I've had a hard time selling artwork too. I've got tons of it. I should actually, I might. Do you have any physical artwork, Alpha, that you might want to sell that you've done yourself? It's been a while. I might do an auction again sometime. Yeah, a long time ago, well, probably like 3 or 4 years ago, or 5 years, 4 or 5 years ago, I used to do art auctions, like, like on here on Sundays or Saturdays, and ends up at, yeah, trips over Polo, and goes through Polo and ends up in front of Melbourne. Yeah, I'm just not sure whether I've got the enough people that would come for it. It's been a while. I might be able to get a few people. Well, you wouldn't. The Whoever is getting the artwork would pay for shipping, of course. In an auction, of course, you set your starting price, and people hopefully bid on it. You would just have to tell them what it is, and of course, they pay you in advance before you sell it. I'm just. It's been a while. I don't know. I might be able to get a few people. Maybe Dillard Tank. Uh, I might have a couple other people, but it's getting the word out there that doing it. See whether I can get some people. And then maybe we do it some Saturday night. Maybe that some of those people could bring, bigger names could bring in some people. I don't know. It's a thought. Anyways, it's been a while since I've done one. So what's that hairdo? I don't know. Just not think. Dillard may be able to get some deep pockets. Yeah. Hey Dillard, how are you doing? First of all, how are you doing? And how's your mom? And second of all, um, I was just started thinking about doing a an auction again soon, maybe in a month or two. Would you be interested? Or cut the Theo Vaughn. Oh, on a good note, today when I was at my whatchamacallit, let's say storage unit, I found my 3D printer. I didn't bring it up today, but I did bring one piece of it up. The filament. So I should be doing that, having that up soon. Oh, and this hat, this baseball hat, comes all the way from Guatemala. Um, it's a Da Vinci, I think. Took a picture of it earlier. Here, let me see whether I can share. Let's see whether it's on my. What? Leather. I'm pretty sure leather. Uh, There's my 3D printer. What animal? I don't know. I bought it at a bazaar, I guess you'd call it, in Guatemala when I was there on a missions trip. You know, the moose skin. No, this was gotten in Guatemala. They don't exactly have moose. What do you make on your 3D printer? Well, I got it, I think, Christmas of 2022. South Ecuadorian golden marmot by the looks of it. Marmoset. Um, Technically, I've only printed the sort of the emblem of the Canadian Shield. I haven't printed a lot on it. I was actually working on the buckler's shield in 3D in what's the name of it? Blender. A couple years ago. I didn't quite finish it. And as you can see, it came with blue. The bucklers, buckle. I wouldn't say it. It was the shield, right? Um, Shut up, Bruno. The round thing with the wood grain and all that. That it was supposed to be a pin or something. So here, yes, you teased me with the idea of a 3D button and a shield. Well, technically, I can still complete it. It's, but I gotta wait for my stuff to come back. Here, let me. Here's the original things of the Canadian Shield. Original two covers, my cover, and Dillard's cover. And of course, we have the Cross Comics coloring book. And then something very few have too. The Cult of Rave in Spooktac 2020 Spooktacular Coloring Book. Well, these two aren't giveaways. I think even them and stuff. Let's see. You would get the more modern one, the newer one. These have the original printing. Hey, bye, Fitzgerald. How many? Actually, that's what I should put up for points. There's poster. Yeah, all except for about 2 or 3 copies, all these are sold out. These are pants. And yeah, most of my things do have pockets. I don't. I don't think. Well, I know my comics are probably in my thing. Space basketball pants. They're sweatpants. Okay. Yeah. These were these were on my well, my first successful campaign for the Canadian Shield. Along with something that is even harder to get now, and that is the Buckler Ash Can. I'm not so sure what a super Chad alpha male is, so I won't say for sure. uh, so, John, what do you think of Alpha Proto's artwork here? This is for the Canadian Shield Ash Can. The credits are. No, I just went back to this screen and it automatically came up. Although I probably will be rolling them very soon. I think I love it. Yeah, it's going to be a 4-page ASCAN. That's going to be available for free. Now I have to draw 3 more pages. Yeah. Well, and then you remember also you are on you are on Canadian Shield 4. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta do Frogger in the round and Messenger. Dillard knows basically what Snowdrift looks like, so I should do Sunset as well. And then I should do the phone. Is that an announcement? I guess so. I've already told a few people, so I might have even said it on here. I was. Yeah. I'm telling everybody I'm trying. Be right back. I guess it's not a secret anymore. But hey, we need to get through Canadian Shield 3 first. We need to get through Snowdrift 2 and Flame 1. So it's going to be a while. Although, after he finishes the Ash Can, he'll probably be starting to work on that slowly. They won't even know what Canadian Shield 4 is. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to afford Dillard for Snowdrift 3. Oh, oh, I guess that begs the question. Have you read any of Canadian Shield 4? Not that it's important at the moment. Forgot. Well, like you said, you still got number the ash can to do, and you've got all that other stuff to do too. So, oh, and I'm not sure whether you saw this. What did you think of? Yeah, but once I get it here and get some stuff, uh, done. Okay, so bye bye. Okay, anybody that is still here, we're pretty much done. Um, Anybody got any prayer requests? And like I said, I don't. He did put an announcement up, although that's the ash cam, which pray for your mom. Okay, I don't want to spam. You don't have to spam your prayers. Okay, well, okay. Well, Lord, thank you for a good, fun stream with everybody here. Sorry everybody couldn't make it for the whole thing, but that's all right. We had fun anyways. Lord, I just pray for Dillard's mom. You know what's going on. She knows she had to go into the hospital for whatever reason. Just be with her, be with Dillard and his family as they deal with that situation, Lord. And I also pray for my dad as he's going through cancer again, and just like heal him and lead him to you, Lord. You know, he really has no interest in you, Lord. Um, and so just lead him to you, that he would somehow develop an interest, answer his questions, Lord. And yeah, heal him of the cancer that's come back. That you know, the doctors, they've given the 3 to 6 months, Lord, but you're greater than the doctors. So I know if it be your will that you can heal him. And Lord, I pray that it be your will. In your name, amen. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. We should be by Saturday. Normally we've been doing the past few months we've been doing bugging out. Now it's time for Shields Up, as we color the Canadian Shield 3. So be here Saturday mornings, most Saturday mornings, for Shields Up, as we're coloring the Canadian Shield 3. We are on page 2. We did page 1 a while back, plus part of page 2. So yeah. Yeah, thanks everybody, and we will see you hopefully Saturday morning. God bless. Love you all. Have a great night.